battery on.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another Neverwinter stream. We are back with a little quick one for today. We have a bit of maintenance happening in a little bit, and it is finally time to say goodbye to the stars that hold the stars. We can put that grind behind us for another year.
Hello. Stars hold the stars.
And they took my hands with them as well. Yep. We don't have to worry about that for another year. Maybe we'll get a rework. One can only hope. Maybe get something worthwhile from the gifts.
Yeah, yes, please.
I think today's the last day for me to maybe find the volcanic weapons. And we won't have to deal with these laggy instances.
I hope you're welcome.
You know, it's almost like they didn't want people to enjoy the map and do the festivities within. We should make people go gift somewhere else, you know. God damn. I like how I have every other transmute for the weapons except for the one.
Always the one that you're looking for.
What if anyone has found them? I should find out. Maybe they're just on dropping. That'll make me feel better then.
These foes aren't worthy of our steel.
I still haven't gotten them either. They're pretty though.
Yeah, I
Glowing.
think one of my ults had them like way back.
During
Maybe I'll get lucky now. I have 3 chances today. This one, Golem and Smog.
Sinril brings welcome.
Look at all the special goods.
I think I see Atol's arrows.
The stars.
The stars hold the star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Close.
Alright, let's see. I think I just have the one. How many were done this year? 85. Alright, 86. Can we get volcanics? Nope. I can't wait to get out of this instance. It's so laggy. Do I have another one of these chests? I'm gonna take this key. 100 wait, what? I can't take the key because overflow. There we go. Let me just make sure. It should be going away today. The Zenith is, yeah, until the 6th. Okay. And it should show, let me just get out of here. 2 hours, 25 minutes. Now watch one of my olds get it now.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, it's not a good thing. I need it on the rogue characters.
I hope you're welcome. During
Sinril
Okay, this instance is a whole lot better. I thought he has to cast his daily. Nice, yep. Never mind, I take that back.
Sometimes it seems like Jass's dagger is pointing at
I
something.
was trying to get the gifts in. Plus 30, plus 50. Hey, Corbs, where's the anchor? It's in the sky. The stars are anchoring. Mask of the Pit Fiend? Damn, Halloween stuff. Wait, what? Oh, okay, the bracer. Okay, I didn't get anything interesting there. You got your fox and that sword, yeah? I mean, I wanted the volcanic weapons. I don't know if they're still dropping. The people were struggling to get things they wanted. I've done maybe almost 200 gifts across rogue characters. And I haven't seen the volcanic. I've gotten every other weapon except for the volcanic ones.
I hope welcome.
Oh, you got 5 on Amy? Okay, so good to know. It drops. I just had shit RNG.
Sinril brings gift. Welcome.
We just need a vendor for that. Just buy it with the currency like we did with the fox.
Yeah.
Do you believe Mr. really has a hidden
Because I don't
castle
have it
inside
either,
the
like I would
Star
like to
Circle?
have it.
The stars. The star.
Didn't you have it on your cleric?
No, I have it on my rogue, I guess. Not my cleric.
Watch me get it. Incoming. Intellect Devourer. Okay. Nope. Now, if we can just get stacking for companions, imagine. Oh my god, Harune. You know what I'm gonna do? I got a backlog. I gotta disable them for now. So I combine the two, is that what we were saying? Combine the lady with what was it? Hallister's balls? That's what it was, right?
Oh, instances are so laggy.
So
Please.
bad, right?
So bad.
I hope welcome.
It was a little dragonborn wizard. So a dragonborn wizard at the back of the mound. Easy. Yeah, he just literally requested corpse. How are you supposed to draw a corpse? Just put a raven in the back of the mound. Hey, Siwin, how you doing? You guys get anything interesting out of these? Has anyone seen a coal ward? Did that used to drop? I'm so glad this is over. We'd have to deal with laggy servers. Oh my god. How about you? Excited? Oh my god. Have you seen a game called Raft? That's where all my time is gone. It's highly addictive. I recommend it. So much fun.
The way is clear.
You waited 30 minutes in Discord, then left? Wait, for what? What did you wait for? Hey, you did tell me, Corpse. Can your combine harvester actually harvest crops? Like if you have a wheat field, does it actually work?
I hope welcome during
Simril, welcome.
Oh, to show me? To show me the combine harvester? Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I was probably like so... I just like passed out after the stream.
The star.
When was it? Were you there at the end of the stream anyway? I'm sorry, dude. That's how addictive the game is.
What a festival, huh?
Oh wow, okay, you can get the chef's fashion set. I just got the chef's fashion set. All three pieces?
what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've never seen that dropping.
Right? Weird stuff dropping. Guess I could put that into should be Unbound. Yeah.
What stars did you see tonight?
What stars? I say fuck you, man. I don't want to talk about it. They're just taunting me at this point. Okay, Gollum, please. Come on, Gollum, I believe. You could do it, buddy. Just one pair of volcanic daggers. That's all I'm asking for. I don't think it's too much to ask for.
Simril brings welcome.
Okay. Give RNG.
RNG.
I tell you, I was looking at the eyes of
The stars
watching
hold the
and
star.
they blinked.
Okay, here it goes. One chance. Let's go. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? He gets the death knell again. Of course. Of course. Look at that. He's gotten 3 pairs of death knells. Oh man. Can you gift even after event ends? Yeah, you can. But after a certain point, I can't remember if it was immediately, it stops counting the gifts, so it doesn't tally up. So you don't get like the better premium rewards. Alright, time to open, I don't know, upwards of 100 gifts now. I'm not gonna go do the extra one on these ults. I'm just gonna go grab the free gift.
Simril, welcome.
Oh, I have 2 vouchers. I forgot about yesterday's one. Woo! Alright, here we go. Guaranteed to get volcanic daggers now. Lucky number 13, watch this shit. It's a B-key rig. Oh. Og.
I could use a sled like that.
Wow. Actually nothing. Can anyone say nerfed rewards? And the backdrop bridge, yeah, true, true. Does this shirt even look good?
Look, that one's going on foot.
Backdrop bridge wasn't too bad. The issue was the stuff. Like, I've opened a shit ton. And nothing good, really. That's the issue I have. I did get some press words though. So not gonna really complain too much about that, but they're not that useful. I got some Lilins, some supposed waifus.
We stand against the
Right?
Yeah. Oh, I love those companions. But I didn't get any of those.
What, Lilins?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with a Sabiki rig? Keep it. You got 3 bound to character? Which? Cohorts? Hmm.
The god of music, I am my lyre.
Oh, Lilins, okay. Didn't cohorts used to drop, like, previously? I know they dropped from the Jubilee. Can't even use them? Yeah, because you already have one, right? You know what would be good? I think would be a good quality of life. Any companion or mount that drops that's bound to character that you can't use, or even if it's account wide, you can trash them, and like you would get refinement for gear. Instead, for a companion, you get comp tokens. For mounts, you get mount tokens. At least make it, you know, somewhat useful. That could be a nice quality of life.
Yeah.
Alright, 13
Love this
gifts, let's
saga.
go. Just add it to my ever-growing list of incredible features that Neverwinter should add, but probably won't. But then again, we did get the enchantment tab. So maybe if we keep wishing hard enough, they actually will. I'm just gonna silently keep saying, you know, like, hey, fashion, loadout. Fashion loadout would be nice.
Oh, I got the Starry Sphere from what was the event?
Sorry, Sphere? What was that again?
The mount.
Oh, right. Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
this.
I hadn't seen that dropping.
Yeah, it's got like the other event loot drops as well. I even got some beer here. Still waiting for my bank. There it is. Mop. And we got some press words. Where's the Sabiki rig? There it is. Alright, nothing exciting on him. I think if Cryptic doesn't update or refresh the rewards for 2022, I'm probably just not going to do the Winter Festival. There's nothing worthwhile. Like having done it now. Over 500 gifts. Like, yeah, I'm good. Another Sabiki rig. Damn. What's up with this, like, appearance? Fashion stuff. I guess they heard. They're like, you like fashion? I don't remember these dropping. I mean, considering the fact that I didn't have them in fashion, they knew. You gonna go play Minecraft? Have you seen we don't have patch notes? We haven't had patch notes since like early December.
Bless the good folk of Twilight Tor.
You don't care? Yeah, well, I mean, the big ticket's coming next week, right? Tuesday, the 11th? Why'd that look like corpse? Like Amy Pond? Hey, look, it's Amy.
A kitty!
I mean, it was the outfit that she wore one time. Amy's a ginger. Listen, she was a shade of ginger. Red is a shade of ginger. Can't even deny that.
I thought I saw some goblins out on the ice, but it must have been my imagination.
I will protect you.
My homeland is lost to me.
Yet another Champions Battle Horn. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of this is other events. I mean, I guess it's not bad. It's kind of like a catch-up event. Oh, you missed out on the other event drops? No worries. Come and get them here. So that's kind of cool. Pokemon did a similar thing. Pokemon Go. At the end of the year, generally the community day was like all the other Pokemon's community days for that year. So I guess that's kind of cool. Not when you have it all, though. They banned you from dropping the volcanic weapon? Seems like it. If I don't get even a single drop for any character in over 500, I'll be like, that's some very interesting drop rate. They could have added the succubus wings in there. Yeah, they could have added a lot of things. Alright, next up, after this, is going to be our last chance. Let me have a look here.
Books can only teach you
Hey, Taylor. How are you doing? They need to make new stuff instead of putting things people miss for not playing it. I don't mind the catch-up thing. It would just be nice if things actually dropped. You know how things are with RNG in Neverwinter. It's like a whole other minigame. I need to up my games. 500 gifts? Not enough. I should have done 1,000 gifts.
What a festival, huh?
Ooh, we had a star just fall. I think it would have been better if the weapons were like a choice pack. It could drop on any character for any class. Because I'll probably end up getting it eventually on one of my alts. And it'll be for the wrong class. What can I do with 3 companions that are bound to character? Eat them. They make for a great stew. Don't worry, Corpse. Maybe one day you'll be able to unbind them, you know, with your tokens. Easy. Or better than that, they can have a CTA event. Imagine having CTA. Imagine bringing back old content, Taylor.
Our courage lights our path.
Any vaulted events? You can make snake's legs? Yeah, growth. I'm gonna say it though. Just a good quality of life is for Cryptic to just, when you scrap a companion amount, just get companion amount tokens. Problem solved.
I defend the weak.
At least that'll be useful. Eventually you could just mythic all your stuff.
Music gives life meaning.
Oh, heard a Leyland.
Oh, another one.
No, I just heard one. Someone had one out. Okay, Sporg last chance. One chance, guys. That's all it takes. One gift. One chance, one opportunity to make it big right now. I believe.
Okay. Take RNG.
Yeah. Take RNG. Let's go. Alright, here we go. One chance, guys. Volcanic. Oh, imagine the Leyland. The proverbial middle finger. Ooh.
this one to me, but you can come and help.
No worries. Better luck next year. This is why I've been playing the raft so much. Getting all that, like, negative vibes out from all these RNGs. Gonna need some more raft, Billy.
Yes.
All these hours of grinding.
Come on, you can make it.
What did that guy say? I'm so glad I came from Neverwinter. You came from Neverwinter.
You came from Neverwinter.
You do remember
Is that viral? It is viral.
One for the road. These foes aren't worthy of our steel.
good form. Now to work on your follow.
What did he even get? There's like nothing there. What illusion will you all be running for looks? Probably Eclipse. I think I'm gonna go with... I'm going with like a death theme. Have you seen the new companion and mount tailor? I'm gonna build my look around that. Currently I'm rocking the look man, no hands. So might get bored of that after a while. Currently it's fitting because I'm not getting any loot. And I can blame it on the hands because, you know, I obviously can't carry it all. But eventually it's gonna get a bit tiring. I think we'll swap it out for something else.
Right back.
Okay. Alright, let's see what you got. Show us. Show us. Show me the volcanic daggers on a bard for the ultimate middle finger. Nope.
Look, that one's going on foot.
Wow. That could be called unhandable. You know, would be a pretty good title.
Faster!
Taylor, I'm going with Terra or Fey Touch swapped. Eclipse or Glistening Bark Shield for armor, but I already have all my armor ones turned off. Yeah, some of them are a bit meh. Mop 5, damn! Even more useless drops. Like Blood Thief, for example, on certain armor, it just eclipses everything.
Look, that
If they can rework the shaders, which shouldn't be too hard, it might change that. Definitely get Terra if I like black. Come on. Let me have a look when I switch now. Alessia, come on. How is it that Corpse gets like 5? Was it 5? Did you say 5? 3, 5? Somewhere in between there. Volcanic daggers. I get none on like 15 characters. How does that work? RNG. It just works. And then I have a... Who was it? Smog? No, Golem. Golem got a... Oh, look, guys. Look. You can see the star. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, pretty.
There you go. I bet you half of you have never seen that before. You're welcome. And the star is actually physically there, so you can go visit it. And if you collect it, you get a buff that blesses your RNG. What you want to do is, you want to just... Okay. Okay, now we're fucked, guys. This is why we've been getting nothing. Scuffed RNG incoming. Rare drop. Yeah. The volcanic weapons, Archon? I mean, they shouldn't be. They CTA drops just like the others. And I have all of them. Literally all of them on one character except for the volcanic ones. I haven't seen them drop at all on any character. Hundreds of gifts. Beautiful. It's fine. I'll take my good luck in lockboxes any day over those weapons. I just want them for collection.
Look at
Special goods.
Here we go. What should I get it now? Oh, what keen weapons? Those look pretty cool. That's the ultimate troll that Cryptic gives us. Oh, you see this trash item? Oh, you want to get rid of it? You're gonna have to type convert first.
Really look like an adventurer.
Just to sink it in, you know? Oh, you don't want this? Well, at least I got plenty of Sabiki rigs. God damn. Alright, last one. The man of fashion himself, Mr. Gucci. The floral Vorpal, by the way, was a way to bring back the sheen effect that was on the mighty weapons from CDAs. If you're around for those. No. I don't remember those. There was a armor enchantment. No, it was a weapon enchantment. It was a green tier one. I can't remember the name. But it kind of looked like Vorpal. It was very interesting. I didn't even know you get green enchants. Probably came from a pack way back when.
I swear, that fish was 20 feet long.
'Cause when I searched for it, it wasn't on the auction house.
Go, go, go!
I could use a sled like that.
Times are indeed troubled.
Look, that one's going on foot.
Well, at least I got almost a stack of
The next slalom contest is.
Preswords. I guess that's something. A green weapon effect, yeah. It was a green, so rare tier. Sorry, uncommon. And it was a weapon enchantment. You know anything about that?
I'm an honest fighter. We could do better.
Look, that one's going on foot.
Look at all the special goods.
Are we off again? I was growing bored.
Let me acquaint you with me fists.
It's the one that the dev from P was using? What? What dev from P?
Watch out for that log!
No mercy.
saw some goblins out on the ice, but it must have been my imagination.
Did you see that?
Oh, you mean like Terramac? I mean, I saw Terramac running around. Brilliant energy. Yeah, I think it was that one, Taylor. You get from the Delazon weapon that comes in there. Okay, yeah, that's the one. I didn't see those icons before in them, corpse. Was that on preview or live? Interesting. What's up, Viral? On live? Interesting. I've seen a couple of devs, they didn't have that icon. Maybe it's something new. Yeah, so Taylor, here's my collection. I think I've got the majority of them. We got all the special ones as well. Flower Box Shield, Holy Vorpal, Flora Vorpal. I think I got this special Butterfly Belt on. So you said I should look at, was it Terra? Let me see what Terra looks like. Ibis is pretty cool. It's going with my current look. But let's have a look at Soulforge looked pretty nice as well. Let me see Eclipse on this one first. Was it Eclipse that I wanted? I think it was Eclipse.
Yeah, you said Eclipse.
Then let's add Terra to that. Where's the visuals? Is that... I don't see the visuals. Does it just not have any? Or is it really muted? Alright, let's have a look at... Terra. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Blue hue though, but we can work around that.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I knew that, Viral. But with the exchanges, everything's just going to be max rank. If I remember correctly, if you use the... was it the carpet? You can get the effects on your fashion. I think I might need someone to trigger it though. Let me just see. There it is. You see it, guys?
Hey.
I love this carpet. It's magical because it enables visuals on your fashion. Find a similar blue color for details on gear. I mean, we could use the blue fire sickle, for example. That would probably match with Terra. This one over here. This one. Now imagine that. Okay, without the visuals though, I'm sure you know what the color looks like. It's like blue. Add Terra on that. I think that would be a good fit. What I don't like is how they apply the shaders to them. It just adds this really cheap effect. Some weapons look good. This is an example of a bad weapon. because it's just like an overlay, which the majority do. It just ruins the appearance of the weapon. And like the majority of them do it. Some of them that are done right is like you keep the detail of the hilt and then the effect just applies to the blade. So for example, this is a weapon done right, in my opinion, because it just affects the blade and it doesn't coat the entire freaking weapon, which just cheapens the whole look. It's like someone just slapped on some Glad wrap. So there's very few weapon choices that are actually good for transmutes. This would be good with like flaming enchant, because you get the flaming effect already. Like the majority of these, they look so bad. The weapons look great, but the shader over them looks so bad. Drop the blade in a paint bucket and all good. Yeah, pretty much what it is. But I think for Barbies, it's perfect because Barbs have that super long blade. And that looks good. Like Barbs is where it excels on having a weapon enchant. Oh, so good. Fireburst is so sexy. Look at that. Damn. Alright, let's see. How much time do we have? Hour and 13 minutes. Let's see. Want to do RC real quick? Red Legion?
Yes.
Anyone else need the RC? Next mod, you'll get the effect on both blades, not just one. Yeah. It does excite me. Actually, it does. Because before it was pretty annoying that you only have it on one. And then the other one would just be like mute. You know what would be really cool? They'll put the rogue above others. Different enchants per weapon. Fire and ice, baby.
That would be so cool.
Alright, check this, guys. See, Melly doesn't have an enchantment on right now. No effects. If we kidnap her and she gets on, look what happens. Beauty of the carpet. Alright, get on again. I forgot how to trigger it. Or I have to like enable it. There you go. Look at that, guys. Share the love of enchantments. She now has the enchantment effect on her.
Yeah, fibers. That's so cool.
I wonder what would happen if you already had one. And then on top of that.
I had Bark Shield.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, but you... There's some thick thighs you got there. Damn.
Oh.
But this is... Oh, that is gear, but... Oh, okay. Berkshire's just not showing right now. It's overridden with my one. I wouldn't mind them making both daggers have one offensive slot, one weapon slot. As long as I can keep my no hands and also my punching hand. So I have a very special transmute. If you look closely, I punch with one hand. I swing with the other. So it's like one stab, one punch. Glistening bark shield for even more magical ride. The carpet was getting pretty wet. Let's see, we can pug this. I'm pretty sure we'll get a pop. Yeah, there we go. Let me switch to AoE. You have plus 100 sleight of hand for pickpocketing? What do you mean? I lost my I lost my hands trying to do naughty things. They cut up my hands, man. Pretty brutal.
My dread legion. Rise and kill these fools.
I would love to meet the voice actor of this guy. I think he would be a pretty fun guy.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Grimjaw, wait, is this the PvPer? I think it is. I think this is the PvPer. Damn. You know what I wouldn't mind seeing before we go? Maybe try do a Tom. I haven't done Tom in ages. You feel up for it?
Yes.
The
Oh, Miss
anime.
Alistair.
Yeah, we do. I don't think I'll ever get bored of that trial. Like it ages so well, every mod. Maybe they'll finally fix the stacking of the hentai. Maybe he's just an old perv, because Zarya doesn't fuck with that shit. It doesn't work with her, but Alistair loves that. So maybe it's further proof that he's like a perverted old man and he loves his hentai, and that's why it works there. Or maybe it's like a crutch for newer players, so they can actually feel like they're getting somewhere. Any portals?
Oh, you have your mimic, don't you?
I have my mimic, yeah.
Go mimic, go bite this
Wait,
portal.
wasn't there normally two here? Like side by side, or does that come later?
Yeah, to be honest, I think there was two.
I
Or maybe
used to be able to get them both together. Maybe that comes afterwards. I guess we'll find out. Maybe now? Yeah, there's one. What the fuck? Did they change
It's
it?
random?
The randomized? No way. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Right, and then the boss comes, and I'm just like...
I'll kill you myself.
I'm just like... Nope. I kill myself. You wanna kill me? I'll kill myself, bro. Get fucked, Mr. Boss. 20-second cooldown? Alright, just play the elevator music. Just gonna chill over here. Just cryptic still. In this day and age, has it decided that you can switch loadouts, locking the slot and not the actual artifact, preventing you from switching? Oh, stop draining my fucking AP.
Oh, I really hate that.
I mean, if people killed them, it would be cool. Because you totally can. Someone want to kill the other one? Okay, cool.
It's so obvious that you joined the fight
Is it? Also,
because of the blast.
because of the
Like
what?
it was going so slowly at the beginning.
69. Nice. Alright, let's see. Can I get my energon? Any gunners? No? Okay then. That's why I don't really run any 10-minute items often, because you can't swap to... Yeah, that's the worst. But that's why I make my paired loadouts. So for example, endgame, single target and AoE have the same, like for example, Forger's Box or Chain. And then my regular build will have the other one. So at least I'm not locked out between switching AoE and single target. Only thing that will stop me is obviously artifacts. But if I use the same artifact for both, then it would eliminate that as well. But they should just really lock the slot out. Let you switch, but you just can't use that slot until that timer's up. That is the correct way to do it. Not lock you from, you know, completely changing. And they kind of had that working until they introduced the bug. Do you remember with the consumables? If you had something in there, and then you switched and put something else, it would retain that timer and extend it.
Well, right now it is working with mount powers. If it's on cooldown, we change it, then just the slot is going on, stays on cooldown.
True. Let's see if we can get people for a Tom. Pretty close to... I got an hour. Can get at least like 4 wipes in.
Yeah.
Yo, that booty.
Very nice.
Needs more like slideness. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Like surprise. Surprise.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
Oh no.
I think we had that same issue on a Thursday. It's like harder to run. There's like less people on right now. Who would to run Tom nowadays? I still haven't given... Okay, you know what? Change of plan. Let's go do... Go do a random dungeon queue. Find a melee character and actually give the striking ring away. Maybe we won't get Mr. Conan again. Wait, what? Does she have a blue effect? Like the Rhyme Fire? Where have we seen this effect?
The horse. One of the horses.
What? Reskinned effects? No, surely Cryptic wouldn't do that.
Like...
Okay, Grey Wolf then. Let's go. Hey, do you see the character? Look, when you move around, he's got like actual realistic Like, his head and neck movement.
Yeah.
Great move then, let's go. Last one.
Last
Okay,
one.
not bad. We have a barb, we have a rogue. Let's go. Muhammad, how are you looking? Alright, we got a baby character. This looks like a great target for the ring. Alright, that should be it. We offer to the rogue first. Let's message them in advance. You want a ring, bro? Just, you know, get the where's the campfire? Alright, let me do this. Gotta build that suspense up, you know, before the boss. Just talk to them about the ring.
Yeah.
You want a ring, bro? No cost. I wonder when I use this wing power now, if it's gonna affect both of them. Rider and the boss. Probably should, because I think they're two separate entities.
Should, yeah.
Come on, dismount. Alright, there you go.
Hey.
What if he has the same rage mechanic where if you kill his Drake? Actually, let's find out. He should get mad now. Yeah, he's mad. Is he? Damn, he's fucking pissed. Is he?
You killed my Drake.
Yeah. So the strat is keep his Drake alive, otherwise it's gonna be much stronger. Same as the skirmish. Jaws of turn.
Yeah.
Alright, can we go this one? No? Straight, okay. Is this the... Oh, it's not... There's nothing fun here. It's just the fireballs.
I like the lava one.
Yeah, I
The
love
one
that
that
one.
you have to jump.
Yeah, same. Any Hotono mountains? Isn't this... it feels like everything... like Lom has a section. Same like style. And then you obviously have Caverns of Corundux. I feel like it's all part of the same thing.
Yeah, I think this is a part of Well of Dragons.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But the caverns is from Mount Hotono.
Maybe they're considering the ring proposal.
Lies will protect you.
Okay, double wings. Ugh. I like how they just switched positions. Pretty good tank. Normally a tank only like has aggro on one, not both.
Yeah.
I didn't see if they use smite on both or they're running like AoE. But how do I know when I'm out of combat? Look at there. I think when your mount power icon disappears. Perfect. Oh, incoming mega wings. Come on, Drakes. Very nice.
Wow.
Did they fix that?
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's the first time the doors are
I was
actually
thinking that
working.
too. I was like, eh, so cool.
Alright, let me try on the rogue. Where's the rogue? Mr. Rogue? You want this ring, bro? I think people think like a scam or something. Hey! Yo, we actually did it. Let me tell them. See if they'll actually equip it. Hey! They actually did. Let's
Nice.
go. Let's go. Hey!
Nice. Yeah, that ring is better.
Until they get it to us, yeah. Definitely a nice little improvement. Actually using free gear, right? And now, I guess they're switching enchants. Oh, they put enchants in. Oh, look at that. Rank 9s. Let's go. I'm so proud. Let's go, Mr. Rogue.
So, we are agreed then, my lord Lostmouth?
He
Who's
lost
first,
his
like-
mouth. Where's... Do you notice he had a missing horn? Wait, what the fuck? Wait,
What? Eh,
wait, what? What? Who's he attacking? This is new. Wow, this thing just gets buggier and buggier every time I run in. Oh god. Thank you, brother. Oh, Oh. Oh, bless his soul, using Blade Flurry. Should probably share it with them afterwards. Oh, I rode.
Oh no.
Wait, how the fuck did I do that? I rode into the. I need to save my brother. Hold on, Billy. Wait.
I got it.
Oh, nice. I rode into the lava, and then I rode out again. I don't know how that works. Avoid red circle. Avoid red circle. Hello. Alright, nice. Hey. You know what would be really funny but cruel? You know when you splash water on people, it locks them in an animation. So if you splash them, as they have a circle, they can't dodge. And then you get them hit. Need to do some troll runs again. Where did he come from? I love the laser eyes that he does. Oh, what? How did I live? How did I live? Again. Millie, I need to test something. I don't think the lava hurts. Like, I got thrown in. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Damn.
Maybe it's not like instant kill. It's depends
It
on your.
used to be you touch it,
Yes,
but maybe.
yeah.
I took no damage. Let me message them. By the way, consider using Lashing Blade, Assassinate, and Wicked Reminder when fighting bosses. Does way more damage. And for AoE, lots of mobs, use Blade Flurry from Stealth, along with Smoke Bomb and other blades. That should help them. I've added you to my friends list. I'll need your advice. I haven't played for many, many years. Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, time to get that epic endgame loot. Can I get a polar bear? That would make sense. Can I get a dragon mount? Come on. 5 com tokens? Okay, I'll take that. What was this one again? This was Journey of Dragons?
Tune of Dragons, yeah.
Mystic Dragon? No, wrong one.
The one down
Ancient
to
Arcane?
the right.
Yeah.
Left.
Left, what?
Oh no,
Did
this
you
is the
just
right
do
one.
that shit again?
No,
Left is right or right?
No, I didn't know which one is.
Aha. Five unbind tokens, okay. I'll take that. There's a nice trick to get Pain Giver if you're neck and neck. Oh yeah? What's that, Taylor? Okay, we got rid of the ring. Yay!
Mission completed.
Mission completed. Let's see, what's good for a healer? Yeah, not that one. Wait, hold on. What was this poison? No, and this one, crit strike. White. I think it was white that was good for a healer.
Yeah. Oh, please.
Jody99 Lure has joined the family.
I don't hear you.
Sorry. I keep hitting my mic. God damn it, Jody. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the family. How you doing? Alright, I need to go again because we didn't get the best one. We didn't get Grey Wolf then. Good, watch you quite often. Hey, well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. And if you get some entertainment out of it, then that makes me happy. It's been kind of a dry spell recently, but come next Tuesday, that should change. I'm excited because I basically have no idea what's going on. I didn't even look at the dev interview or like the newscast promo with the area. I only saw the official trailer, so I'm pretty hyped. They look cool. We have grappling hooks, even though that's going to be a novelty thing. Imagine they add that to different areas. Imagine just being able to grapple onto anything, melee. Just if it has a physical like mesh, you could just grapple to it. That would be so cool.
New parkour.
Yeah, new parkour. Because I mean, you have abilities already that can target areas. Now, if you could just use the same logic and use a grappling hook, it's a bit silly. That's gimmicky that you can only grapple to predetermined areas. You're on console. Looking forward to learning some stuff before we get the mod. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think the trial is slated to be released. It'll probably be an unlock, similar to what we had with Sharon there. I give it maybe 2-3 weeks. Not sure. And from there, could be fun runs. Hopefully it doesn't die out like ZCM. I guess only time will tell. From what I've seen, the community mainly wants decent rewards to grind out for. If they don't get that, like with ZCM, then it's gonna pretty much die out. You want boats again, Taylor? So like, which kind? Like the Chilton kind? Did anyone test hubs in preview if they added parkour hooks next module? Hubs? Oh, you mean like the different town areas, like PE? What is happening to the queue? Do we get the queue bug?
Tank.
Let me try again. Sometimes like unqueuing and requeuing changes things. Show me? Oh. The turning on that was atrocious though. And when you hit that speed boost and then it stops all movement, if they can like iron that out, probably could be cool. Main cities. Oh. Yeah, I could see that happening. You know, like, for example, up there. I obviously don't know how they set it up, but if it's literally just an activator and it has an interactable, then they could literally just copy that activator, place it down, like let's say up there, and boom, you could get up there. Like, that sounds like something pretty easy to do. And I think it would add a lot of extra depth into exploring the different areas. Assassin's Creed kind of parkour. Yeah, I mean, right now we've always just been doing the manual way, you know, just climbing up on the rooftops. So that already exists. Been around since forever, which is pretty cool. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Aw, aw. There you go. Interesting. Yeah, they still haven't brought the same release. I think eventually they want to do that where console and PC are like released at the same time. Because I think it kind of sucks where console has like that lead period and it kind of gets spoiled for them because they get to see everything ahead of time.
Yeah, not fair.
How pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty. No, I hadn't seen. I hadn't been up there for Fairfest. But it looks different.
Look at this fox though.
Oh, cutie.
Oh, hello, cutie. Yeah, he knows I'm talking about him. You have a ready queue, close all. Why is it so angry? Waiting for everyone to accept? I did! What, you kicked me now? You guys have previous lead time? I mean, that's true. And then console people get to see that ahead of time. I just feel it's like a quick way to get burnt out. I get that they need like feedback from the players. But you know there are going to be a bunch of people that have already done the trial. It's going to come out on live and they'll be like, what now? This is specifically why I refuse to do any kind of testing. At least for this mod. And chose to stay in the dark. Because I don't want to get burnt out. So I get to have that like new shiny experience. Hey Whisper Knife, how you doing? You would think how huge she is should be able to actually like jump up higher. Or melee time to get destroyed by these dudes. Wasn't it these that would destroy you?
Yeah, I think the income. Yeah, these guys.
Oh, these guys?
I think they were more. Like, what happened to them?
You want more? Ah, melee.
No, I mean they were more. I think there were some red caps.
That's not enough for me?
They're coming. They're coming.
Oh, nice. Call them more. Nice. What do you mean they're coming? Where? Please, no. We're done here.
No, they went the other way. Okay.
Good, good.
No, I
good.
just saw them spawning.
They went the other way. I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat. True, I would like doing Voss more, and Tom if I hadn't watched so much of it way before we got it, yeah. That's the issue. Alright, so Taylor, what you're saying is with this new mod, I don't do the new trial or content until February the 9th, is that what you're saying? You setting up a new PC? It's so fast. Hey, nice. What are the specs? What did you get? Was it like a Christmas gift or? Please, can we interact with things in combat? I like how he just comes after you, just like one power. Harune. Are you bored of the new trial, Harune? Or would you still do it? You can wait till the day after we get it on the 8th, then I'll be able to do it before you. Wow. Or you could just, you know, create a PC account or preview. Bye. What's with
It's
the
always
trial?
fun to see others fly.
Flying, yeah. No, it's like, are you bored of the new trial already? I assume you've done it. New World broke my PC. What? You mean you had a really bad time? I like how you dodged the question. I'm gonna ask again. What specs does it have, Mr. Whisper Knife? Oh, you did it? Do you think you'll keep doing it on live, Haruna? Or is it gonna be like one hit disaster like ZCM? You want to farm it to make 80? Oh my god, so the meta has not changed. Still going back to the farming for 80 bullshit. I get why they were trying to kill that with ZCM. The one thing that they did wrong though is make it so there's nothing worthwhile. There needs to be more chase items. Cosmetics, exclusive stuff. But not 80. Like that's the problem, because then people get burnt out. Then all they're doing is running it so they can make 80 to do other things. And that's destined to be a failure.
I like how they're fighting everything.
Of course. Yeah, they came at least. Watch them like leave the circle now for that one. I mean, they're gonna come to us afterwards anyway. What's 5? Running an Intel Core i7? Nice! 16 gigs RAM, can't remember what graphics card. I don't remember, it's a beast. Nice! Well, you would say it's an upgrade over what you had? Do you notice a difference? Did you run Neverwinter on high? Dude, that's a true test of your PC. If you can't run Neverwinter maxed, the shitty rig. Don't let Neverwinter fool you with its glorious like 2000s era inspired style. It's a real system tester. I think the true test, if you can get like above 60 frames in Protector's Enclave, then you're good. I guess who's getting cheeseburgers after this?
Hey.
Yeah, you excited?
Yeah, I am.
Not just one double cheeseburger?
Oh, really?
Mmm.
Good I didn't eat anything.
Oh, you didn't have yogi too?
I didn't, no.
You're not hungry?
I am.
Okay. Well, soon. Got about half an hour. Sucking that emote, Taylor, every time. Jesus. I'm gonna start doing that to Melly. Pre-dinner ritual. Melly, you see this emote? How's that? I'm gonna make the face.
That's
Yeah.
me right now.
That's you? For that like cheeseburger? Like,
Yeah.
Nice. I just want to get some naps in and then do more raft. That's my life right now. Building a raft. And if we're having this much fun, I don't want to hype it up, but if we're having this much fun in raft, can you imagine what's going to be like in No Man's Sky? No Man's Land?
Yes.
Wait, No Man's Sky? Like, damn, all the planets, infinite procedurally generated. All the crafting, the fucking customization of a spaceship. Fuck the raft, dude. I gotta make a spaceship that has cute pets for you to go and collect. You can make a housing system.
And it's wouldn't be just
And
islands.
create settlements. Defend them. Man. Like, we're gonna be stuck there for like thousands of hours. You get 160 frames, Whisper Knife? Damn. That's pretty beefy. Nice. There's an extra option that you can enable if you go to advanced. World and character texture detail makes quite a nice difference, especially the character texture detail. Then you get to see things like this way, belly, don't move. Then you get to see this glorious detail of characters. Why can't I come down? Hold on. Why is it bugged now? I can't use... What the fuck? Oh, there
Because
you
we're in
go.
combat.
Look at that. 200% detail. Very nice. Harune? I'm on the raft grind. You switched to farming sim? Yeah, I saw you playing that. We got a Mimic! Come on, Mimic versus Mimic, let's go! Yeah, fuck him up, Mimic.
Go Mimic.
Let's go, what do you...
Gucci
Wait, is he throwing? Wait, he's got a like exclamation on his head. Yo, let's go. Mimic v Mimic, who will win?
Mimic, it's biting.
Yo.
What?
Let's go.
You see that? It's so funny.
Easy. Look at all that gold, dude. Lovely. Can I have that orb? I know it's for the wizard, but watch me get it.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it? And the poor
Yeah.
wizard. The one that really wanted it. Harune, if you're into the rogue life, there's... What was it? Thief Simulator? That's a pretty chill game to play. Whisper might play the new ISO chapter this year, going to Tortuga. What? In ISO?
Now that I control this dragon,
Dishonored? No, actual Thief Simulator. Yo, speaking of controlling dragons, is this a spoiler? Did he perform the rite of the Dracolage? Please don't cancel my daily.
Not yet.
Easy.
Whoa.
You dead fool!
Man, I still, can you believe it? I own all the Dishonors, including the spin-off game. I still haven't played it. I need to add that to Freak Out Friday, I think. So many games I need to catch up on. Give me that old currency. Yeah. Give me the insignia too. Let's go. I really like Dishonored though. Both games, yeah. I was so tempted to get Cyberpunk. It was on sale. 50% off. Which is pretty good. Because the game's crazy expensive. Like South African Rand is dog shit. When publishers don't adjust regional pricing. So like... You could basically eat for a whole month. Like that's how bad the pricing is. You could have food for a month. So it's either food for a month or Cyberpunk 2077. And at 50% off, it's still crazy expensive. Like compared to when they adjust regional pricing, I can get 3 or 4 AAA titles for the same price that Cyberpunk's going for. I really want to get it, but even 50% off, it's too expensive. But maybe we'll get like a 67% off sale. 75% off sale. I just have way too many games to invest as well, that amount. I have like near 1,000 games, the majority of which are in my backlog. So I need to start whittling that down. Hey Murderista, how you doing? Am I still gonna play Neverwinter? Were you talking to me? What makes you think I'll be going anywhere else, Murderista? Or is that more like a positive, happy Mano? I think it's time. Time to retire. Do you get more from a donor than you get for subs? Well, donor goes through PayPal, and I think PayPal fees is only like 2 or 3%. I could be wrong. Whereas Twitch, unless you partnered, it's 50% of the amount. So subs, for example, that would be $5. You only get half of that, so $2.5. So subs are generally like, donations are generally more. I think I've invested way too much time and effort in Neverwinter to just give up anytime soon. So as long as there's content to do and the ability to utilize all the resources that I've acquired, I'll still be playing. I find it hard to believe they'll have a dry spell for longer than, 3 months at a time. Oops. Whisper Knife running demo and Dragonheart artifacts on my rogue on PC might change up in mod 22, but want to make a wizard and bard too. And that's a lot of options. Rene, Jeffy takes his fair share. Did you imagine? Like, all the subs that are happening, and like, they just take half of their money. Like, they coining it. And dude, from affiliates, like, I understand from partners, like, partners make so much that if they lose out half of that, or whatever. But to, like, tax the poor dudes that maybe get 5, 10 subs, it's just, it's something else. Taylor, I mean, does my USD convert to you very well? Oh yeah. If it's from PayPal and I transfer that, it's way more. Like dollar, euro, pound, those are all like insanely strong against the rand. I mean, you can just look it up. 1 USD to ZAR, Z-A-R. Whoops. Now that I'm dead, let me check quick. 1 USD to ZAR is like 15.7. So to give you an example, what's a good example? I guess that's a bad example because you guys have really cheap like internet and stuff. We're still like behind on that. But I think the average is you take the cheeseburger, right? From McDonald's. You actually have the Big Mac index. So you can get a Big Mac for about $2. I guess that's like the equivalent. And then just compare that to the US. How much is it for a Big Mac? It's about $2 here. Cheeseburger culture. We're just gonna work for cheeseburgers. I'm sure Belly wouldn't be upset with that.
No, I wouldn't.
We're like, yeah, fuck yeah, cheeseburgers, let's go. No, I mean, it's an actual thing, Haruna. Not that cheeseburgers or Big Macs are easier to understand. There's an actual thing called the Big Mac Indexed. I'm gonna link it in chat. And you can actually see the most expensive countries. I think Japan was like the highest. Okay, so 6 most expensive countries as of 2021. Switzerland in number 1. $7.3 for a Big Mac. Then Sweden, then Norway, United States in number 4, Israel in number 5, and then Canada in number 6. 6 cheapest countries. South Africa in number 5 at $2.16. So look at that. That should give you a comparison of like how bad the economy is. with number 1, cheapest being India, then Lebanon, Russia, Turkey, and then South Africa, followed by Ukraine in number 6. So it measures spending power, yeah, pretty much. Relative to other countries, exactly. So you can almost get 3 Big Macs in South Africa for the price of 1. But to give you like a better understanding, like a lot of my US friends get shocked when I tell them, for example, to rent a place here, I mean, it depends where you are. A lot of my friends are like in, city area, Chicago, New York, like New York. And they're like, it's crazy expensive. But to rent a place here for a month, you could look at something at about $250 to $300. Which will get you a pretty decent place. So I'm not sure how that compares to you there, but $250, $300. But yeah, I like to look at the gaming reference because that's what's crazy expensive. Because $60. See, here's the thing, right? For Americans, the pricing of games hasn't changed. It's been $60 for like what, since 2014, 2015 for a AAA title, right? So that hasn't changed, but it has more than doubled, almost tripled in South Africa. So while the Americans are still paying the same, we are paying almost triple. So it's getting to the point where it's like, it's not viable to buy games like on release. And I mean, you could, but if you compare it to local things that you could get, you're better off, doing other things. But thankfully, and I'm so thankful for this, there are publishers who actually care and they adjust their pricing according to regions. So obviously you have a region lock games where it doesn't matter because you pay like the relative amount. So instead of paying an arbitrary amount, let's say 1,000, like there's a game that's literally 1,500 Rand. Instead of paying 1,500 Rand, we'll pay like 200-300 Rand. So that's 5 times the difference. Go to a restaurant, you look at £16 for a burger. Damn. Let me think. A really good burger, like a really good burger here, so a meal would cost you $5, like from a restaurant. Or in GBP would cost you about 376 quid. Almost 4 quid. So that's interesting. 4 times cheaper was for that. When I went to the restaurant with Melly, like semi-high-end restaurant, meal for 2, drinks, dessert, everything, you look at about, let me see, $22. So, you compare that to a game and you're like, do you want to go have, multiple fancy restaurants or do you want to buy a game? And I mean, in some places it's even cheaper. Like, take India, for example. Amazing food, if you love food. It's so cheap there. Like, the amount of variety and the amount that you will get for that $22, which is relatively cheap here, you'll, like, be feasting. Really, let's see if we can do, how long did that last run take?
I didn't check.
See if we can get a pop one more before we go. $35 if you get it at Gordon's restaurant. Oh man. Murder so what's the pricing like there by you? Karuna, where in the world are you again? Are you in the EU? Okay. So So like EU using euros or EU using pounds? Rent is $1,200? What? Hold on, let me see something. Bro, what? Dude, Motorstar, with that amount you come to South Africa, you get a fucking Lonnie-ass 2 to 3 bedroom. You get gigabit fiber. You get electricity. You get food for a month. How crazy is that? Like, that's what I always say. If you need a place to vacation, come to South Africa. I mean, Melly can attest. She's been here now. What do you think of Cape Town?
It's so pretty, like really. Well, you showed me the pictures and stuff, but it's like nothing compared to that.
It's actually shitter, guys.
I love it. It's so pretty.
No, ours is beautiful. We have mountains, we have seas, beaches, amazing white beaches.
Everything.
You got forests.
The penguins.
Yeah, so penguins. It's super multicultural. Multiple malls, lots of attractions. And if you're like anywhere from a first world country coming here with your local currency, like you'll be sorted. It'll be so cheap for you, and you'll be getting like the equivalent to a first world country experience, because a lot of places that we have are first world equivalent, like our amenities are pretty high up there. It just obviously depends where in South Africa you go. So I'm in Cape Town. It's a bit more developed. It's nicer, I'd feel, compared to the other cities. And it's especially green. And again, you know, mountains, forests, and beaches. You're not really going to find that combo in many other places in South Africa. I wanted to say the knives. I was like, and if Pest was here, he would mention the knives, but there you go. How far south are you compared to how far north you'd be for the climate? Wait, what do you mean by that, Taylor? How far south are you compared to how far north you'd be for the climate? What climate? Kane, you pay 1.8k euros. Wait, let me see. What does that compare? So the other one was 18. Damn, that's like almost double. Dude, Kane, you can rent a house? You can rent a house for that? Like, in the richest neighborhood? And yeah, you'd be pretty sorted. That is crazy. Wow. I mean, that's why a lot of people come to vacation or they get a holiday home, because it's much cheaper. Raylan, we just finished watching Black Sails. Hey, I remember that was filmed in Cape Town, which was filmed mostly in Cape Town. Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful. It really is. I still need to see that. I had a friend that was an extra in the show. I haven't seen the show yet. I think it came out around the time that Game of Thrones was going on, and I was watching that. Oh, we got 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get a skirmish to pop. In Northern Hemisphere, and it's winter. Oh, I see. The coldest it gets here in Cape Town, I guess you'd get into the negative. I'm surprised you're using Celsius. You like converting it for me. How kind, Taylor. The coldest I guess it will get here in winter, in Fahrenheit for you, would be 24 Fahrenheit is the coldest. On average in summer you look at like 82 to 95. What I've been told from some Floridian friends, it's kind of like Florida if you're used to the temperate there. Less sticky though. You won't get swamp ass. I guess that's a benefit. It's not as humid. I mean, I'm sure Belly can attest to that.
Actually.
Because
No.
she's used to the Middle East and it being really humid.
Yeah, the humid that I experienced there, it was like so like you could feel wet all the time, like that. Yeah, like that.
Feel
humid.
wet all the time.
I'm used to dry, but I mean, yeah, I expected something like that, but no, it's more like I don't feel the humidity here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I can't stand the humidity. Also depends on where you are, because we coastal here, so it's quite nice. Minus 50 is no winter. I mean, it kind of, I guess it depends where you are. When I was in Croatia, it would be, you know, like negative 15 to 20 plus. There were some pretty intense winters, but it was pretty fun. I enjoyed the winter. You can have a nice, nice fire going. C is for civilized world measuring devices. But yeah, if you guys have never checked out Cape Town, you should definitely add it to your list when traveling is a thing. Pretty cheap. It has everything. It's a great experience. He's for third world. US rule. Oh my god. Yes. Taylor is my overlord and supporter. Taylor, what was it? Adopted an African boy. I feel so honored. I have my US support. Maybe one day I'll be eligible for that green card. Folio, summer plus 30, winter minus 30. Yeah, jeez, where would you have okay, plus 30 means that you must be somewhere in Europe. Because that's not too hot. The minus 30 I understand. So you're somewhere up north, right? It could be Canada, it could be somewhere East Europe. It's hippie, by the way. Oh, hey hippie. Finland. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because 30 is not hot. Try upwards of 40. How hot do we get in Iran, Melly?
Depends on the city. My hometown, like 45 maybe, a maximum.
Hey, now we're talking. Let's go.
But like there are some cities that goes above 50.
Brother say, Taylor, your South African uncle died and you need to pay 50k to unlock that trust. Do I look like a Nigerian prince? No, we slowly, you know, gonna gain that trust, that favor. And then be like, listen, Taylor, I have a wonderful business idea. You heard of Elon Musk, right? He's from South Africa. Provided PayPal and Tesla and SpaceX. Well, you want to hear this pitch? Why couldn't I switch? Hello? Switch! It's not even giving me an error. The game is just... Oh my god, how much time do we have? 6 minutes. Oh, there you go. Finally. Finland is way more north. Yeah, it is. North and east of you, Taylor. But yeah, if any of you ever end up coming to Cape Town, feel free to let me know. I would be more than happy to take you on a tour. We can visit the forest. And, you know, all the other lovely places. I will melt if I visit Cape Town. It's not that bad. I mean, compared to what you said in Finland.
Helpful nephew donated $50
oh my
to
god.
family for my poor uncle to invest in Tesla.
$50 dono from the helpful nephew for my poor uncle to invest in Tesla. Yo. That actually sounds like tempting. I genuinely should put that $50 into Tesla. You know, you're right. Tesla is the future. Goodbye fossil fuels. Hello green energy. But I think SpaceX is where it's at. We got to counter the Bezos influence. We're going to be spacefaring people soon. God, that's going to be so cool. Can you believe it, guys? In our lifetime, we're going to be a spacefaring civilization. That's insane. It's no longer just going to be Earth. Now we get to fuck up other planets too. Let's go. Taylor, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now I'm gonna think wisely what we do with that. And Hippie, today is, it's about 23 degrees right now, so I don't think it would melt. Not too bad. If anything, Belly's always cold. She's like freezing.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Like I sit here the majority of the time just in my underwear, and she's like covered in clothes. She puts a blanket on. She's like, it's so cold. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like melting. It's like it's so cold.
I was going under the blanket and then you just turned on the fan.
Yeah, I turned the fan on. She's under the blanket. I'm like, the fuck? It's crazy how people are like used to different things. So obviously to her, she's used to that like really, really hot climate temperature. And like here, it's not that bad. Like I can be in my underwear when it's like -4 degrees. That's fine for me. But she can't even be like fully clothed at like 20, 25, 30 degrees. It's too cold. So I just can't wait for when it's winter to see how she's going to react to that. It's going to be like negative or like 0 degrees. Because if that is cold at like, you know, the mid-20s, what's it going to be like in mid-10s? Oh my god. My warmth.
My warmth, yeah.
Oh, she gets all the warmth, Beth. Ask. Did you get your warmth?
I do, yeah. I have personal warmth here.
Yeah, she has a personal heater. Hey, Sinner, how you doing? Not the stock market. You think that's a bad idea? What would you guys invest in this day and age? Nvidia, AMD, maybe Apple, Tesla, SpaceX, or you guys go the cryptocurrency route? Oh my god, Archon. Isn't she from the desert? Pretty much. Yeah. It is a desert, but built up desert. Not as built up as Dubai though. Have you seen, Belly? Even their bus stations have like AC. I think I saw something about them wanting to build a bubble or something, that like the whole place is like AC. Maybe I was just imagining that, but pretty sure it was something like that. Dubai's insane. Earlier last summer was too hot here. We hit like plus 35. Okay. Yeah, global warming is, I feel it. As much as people want to, you know, be against that, like shit has changed. Shit has really changed compared to all the years, like 20 plus years that I've noticed the temperatures and stuff. It's different. And you know, elongated bouts of really high temps or like really low winters, which is not commonplace. Maybe it gets around 40 Celsius at the hottest. Yeah, damn. Dude, where are you, Taylor? Is that like close to Death Valley? I would rather take a dry 40 than a humid 40. Because humid 40 means you're going to be sticky. And you're just going to feel worse. Whereas at least dry, you can sweat then and then have a fan on you. And it, you know, you're cool, you're chilled. Metalstar, I remember when Bitcoin was worth nothing. I was afraid to invest 50. Wait, did you? Did you invest? Imagine. It's always like that though. You always think like, if only. And there she goes. That's why you should just invest. Just do it, you know? At least I'm not in Florida. Exactly. That is the worst. I don't envy them there. Although I would love to go there on vacation. See the manatees. Destro, here it is the extreme storms. We get the so-called 100-year storms every couple of years now. Is that like, are you in the US? Is that Wisconsin or something? Death Valley could get around 60. Imagine 60 degrees, Belly.
Oh, I cannot imagine that.
But Notice how my girlfriend at the time talked me out of it. What? Imagine. Wow. How do you feel about it now? I mean, if anything, that just further solidifies just do what you believe, right? And it's only $50. Imagine I could have taken the $50 from my very generous, helpful nephew. Wow. Follow, you had 10 bitcoins back in the days and sold them? No ways. 10 whole bitcoins. We call them Floridians, not manatees. Wow. Yeah, I want to meet a Florida man or woman in person. I think that would be pretty cool. East Coast, Mid-Atlantic area. Okay. Nice. I think like there's a lot of cultural diversity that I'd like to see. If I ever visit the US, I'd want to like rent out an RV and just go from state to state. I think that's the beauty of it. A lot of the times, I don't know if like Americans realize how lucky they are, but just the diversity from state to state, unless you obviously, you know, like a city person, there's just so much. Like you can go from Texas to Oregon and it's like night and day. And the further north you go, there's so many options. And then there's a history to dig into. There's sights to see. And yeah, I mean, we can just go there, rent an RV, really. Just go to every single state. That's definitely on my bucket list. See everything.
I would love that.
If you visit the US, Melly can navigate the desert for you. We do have them. We can go to the desert.
Yeah.
We can have the Carolina Reaper in the desert.
I've actually never visited the desert.
Yeah,
Although it was like right next to me, I never visited it.
Taylor, she's a city girl with AC, no less. She can't stand not having AC. I have to like continuously get the fan out and like fan her. It's really hard. We don't have AC here in Africa. Pretty hard. You wouldn't believe how advanced the Middle East is then compared to us. But the downside is we have 50 different laws about things. You have laws about cousins and sisters and family and like guns and man, yeah, it's true. There are so many different things. Just now, you're used to one thing, you go to another state and suddenly you're being fined or arrested because what was okay in one state isn't. That's really crazy. Essentially, they're almost independent, aren't they? Aside from like matters of national importance, each state is basically independent. If only we had that in South Africa, I think things would be a whole lot different. Where I'm from, it gets from -30 to 105 with 100% humidity. Damn, where's that center? "50 states plus 50 laws. We can conceal carry now without a permit in Utah." What? And then meanwhile in the UK, any Brits here? How do those cops work? They don't carry. They go around with their truncheons. Do you think they talk people out of it nicely? Like, "Oi, you misbehaving? Hey, we're gonna have none of that here." You see, like civilized, they don't need guns. The Brits just handle things differently. In the US, like everyone's carrying. And I can understand why. Because like if the majority of people are carrying, you'd be at disadvantage if you weren't carrying. Because it boils down to self-defense, right? Pest, glad we clarified water doesn't boil naturally. Where Sinner is from. From Pennsylvania. Okay. You guys have it weird. That's near the coast, right? Up northeast. I remember correctly. Penn State, let's go! But also, we have the best gun laws in America. In Utah, why? What makes it good? Leo Sirki? In less developed countries, there are few autoimmune diseases. Hey! What is with that name? Is that Czech? That was a tongue twister there. I mean, I don't know. Would you pull up on someone that has a gun? You just walk away, you'd be like, listen, no need for this. Okay, we could talk through this civilized. Yeah, no. Just let people do their thing. It's kind of like a dystopian future. You know, cyberpunk. I can see America going that route. And all these like clashing, differing laws. It's really interesting. Just seeing it all unfold and hearing your guys' story. It makes me sometimes realize, you know, actually maybe it's not that bad here. The only major thing that we have to worry about is when ESCOM decides to switch the power off. Can you believe this? We still, like, this will be strange to you guys, but we still get load shedding. I don't know if you guys even know what that is, but they switch the power off because there's not enough of it. And here's the kicker: we're selling power to neighboring countries. You would think, you know, save some for your own country. Nah. We need a profit. We need, you know, the locals. To be fair though, some locals steal the power. They just illegally connected, and then the producer doesn't get paid. But the other downside to it, it's like a monopoly. We only have one electrical provider. There's no competition, and without competition, you have like constant hikes. You have like shitty service delivery. What we really need is, you know, more competition. We need solar power, but they don't want to go that route. No, we want to use coal so that we can use the coal from the mines that are owned by, you know, a certain few rich people so that they can keep staying rich instead of using, you know, like literally the free energy. Nah, we don't want to go that route. Want to use the coal. Nuclear trade deals. So yeah, every place has its pros and cons. But I really love Cape Town for its diversity, the people, so many different people, the cultures, the fact that we have access to, like I said, these ocean, 2 oceans, mind you. Literally is a point where 2 intersect at Cape Point. We have the mountains, beautiful forests, developed cities, suburbs. There's pretty much everything. Pest, we get the same thing around here. They try to incite people to consume less, but are trying and mostly going through with it to sell electricity to neighboring states. I guess it depends where you are from, right? If you're on like the outer edges of the states, or like kind of the not suburban, but more like rural states, or like provider states, you know, like agriculture or industrial states, then it might be more like that. But I'm pretty sure like the cities don't have that, like Cali or Chicago or New York. Like, what I've spoken to friends from there, it's like unheard of. They're like, what? That's a thing? And then I'm just sitting there like, what? You pay like upwards of $1,500, $2,000 for rent for like a tiny little apartment. Meanwhile, you come here, you get the biggest house for like a fraction of that. It's crazy how the world works. But hey, as long as I have internet and access to games, I'm happy wherever I am. And obviously it goes without saying, power, you know, it'd be nice to have electricity. Oh, Melis. Hi.
Hi.
And cheeseburgers. Yeah, that's what we're going to have now. All right, I would check patch notes, guys, but apparently we don't get patch notes anymore. Whoops. That's the wrong way. Hold on. That better? Yeah, there we go. We don't, the last patch notes was 20th of December. which is like ages ago. We have no news. There's a dev blog, I guess. The latest that we have. Look, guys, pretty area. Doesn't this look familiar? The Dwarven Valley is making a comeback. I swear, I look at this picture, I'm like, I think Skyrim. Like, Riverwood area, maybe? With Throat of the Wood up there. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, right?
It's pretty.
At least, I like Skyrim, where it's like a single texture for everything. They actually put effort into the terrain. You don't see a lot of tiling. There's a bit of lichen, bit of moss growing. And it does look nice. I like the more realistic look with the shading that they've done. And look at that water right there. And you know what would make this even better? If there's a day-night cycle. Because did we have another zone besides Barovia?
Barovia, no.
There's like no other. It's like, damn, imagine how much they would change things. Although, like, you get darker areas here, I guess, because of the mountains. Looks pretty. Wait, was this written by 2 content designers? Or did like one initially start and then the other one just added to it? Maybe some layers in the hills to do. When you say layers, it makes me think of ESO, like the delves. That could be cool though, yeah. Imagine like being able to go inside hollowed out areas and there's like mini bosses you can fight to get gear and stuff. They have a lot to add to it. That's the beauty of it. As always, Neverwinter delivers when it comes to a base, like a good solid base, but where it sometimes falls short is the adding and the continual support of it. I really hope we don't get this, you know, gorgeous map, but then it's empty with lack of things to do, and then they just, you know, move on to something else. I hope they end up supporting it. I would like to see like a year-long support for it. In addition to whatever they do, they just keep adding to this area for the rest of the year. That would be really neat. But I guess we'll see. And also, I wonder if it's going to be locked like Sharandar. Are we going to get one large map, or is it going to be like locked into 3 parts again? I think the only reason Sharandar was done like that is because the original Sharandar was like that. They tried to stay true to it. Parker Butterside, yeah, give. Take RG, let's go. There's your favorite emote. Look at it.
I love that. Cutie.
Any sort of climate changing would be nice. Day night rain. Oh, dude, do we have climate change at all, guys? Do we have like rain? You know, like Avernus, for example. The Path of the Fallen campaign. What's it called now? The Wastes, right? Imagine having dust storms. Like, how is that not a thing? It would be a simple effect to add, even if you just take the cheap route and just add a visual effect to the player's screen. There are so many things that could really enhance the game. And that's why I always feel like the things that they add is, it's always a great base, but they don't flesh it out. So this area has the chance to have snow, rain, wind, seeing the trees rustle. Like, it really adds to immersion. Like, it is huge, but I feel we're just going to get this flat, static thing, and that's going to be it. Stuff to do, fetch quests. I really hope it's not the case. Again, I have no expectations. I have no idea what to expect. I didn't check it out on preview, so it's going to be a live experience. But I really hope that they fleshed it out. And if not, which is understandable, I hope they take the time to do that over the course of a year. Like, add in a day-night cycle, add in the season system, because they have time. They have a year. Even if you have one person working on it, over, you know, the span of 200-300 dev hours, I'm pretty sure you can add that stuff in. Having a day-night universally would be great. Yeah, it really would. And not just in Barovia, just everywhere. It would really change the feel of things. The problem is they would have to have set that up from the get-go, so it's understandable why they can't just drag and drop that in. But, you know, if they take that into account going forward, in terms of lighting, and they have proper light sources, then they definitely can add a dynamic day-night cycle. But that needs to have been set up beforehand. You can't just, you know, go in and add that afterwards. Not to mention all the baked-in light sources, because I don't see any light sources here. So, I mean, unless it's being moonlit or something. If we see torches around the area. I don't know the lore about this area. It looks underdeveloped. It's not a city. It just looks like a dig site for dragons. That's probably what it is. I see some weird lighting. I really hope it's just like editing. Because some of this, I don't know. What do you think, Belly? But we have some like weird lighting in these areas. Which doesn't make sense from the provided, you know, light source. And we had some really good lighting updates. So I really hope this is just editing. To be like, you know, bam, look at this. It's Dragonbone. Look at this, you know. That could be something they did in Photoshop. Because nothing annoys me more than natural. Incorrect lighting. Yeah, it's not at all. And here you could see it's a little bit better. You could see the shadows here. The highlights there. That looks good. The water reflection. There's also something here. This looks a bit dark, but unless it's a big mountain behind us that we can't see, I guess that could work.
Yeah, probably. It looks like a big shadow.
Yeah, because there's some really bad lighting maps that are done in certain areas. Like, really bad. It makes no sense. But overall, it looks pretty. I love this image that they used. I think the players have enough sand in their cracks as it is. Oh my god. The mount looked cool. The mount is, yeah. Where is it? Let's find it. I think it was this one. I'm for once actually excited for this lockbox. Look at this. Skeletal mount is not that bad. Kind of looks like, you remember the Deathclaw from Fallout? Doesn't that kind of look like a Deathclaw? Like large upper area, you got the big tail.
Yeah.
The skeletal Deathclaw, guys.
Like a dead Deathclaw.
Yeah, exactly. Skeletal Deathclaw, let's go. What I really like though, oh, that looks sexy. I feel this, do you think this was cut content from Avernus era? This just feels like it would fit in hell. It doesn't, I know it's supposed to be like dragony, but with the skulls and everything, it just feels like it's more fitting of hell. It doesn't feel like it's, you know, dragony. But what I really like, check this out. Oh, how sexy is this companion? Whatever this effect is, I want it as a player. It gives me Boots of Misty Step vibes, but imagine this as like armor enchantment. Or like the gloves. Oh, this is sexy. Either way, I'm going to be rocking out this companion. I think it looks really cool. That map has a lot of tall mountains and crevasses to run in, so that seems normal. Yeah. First skeletal mount, I think. Do we have a skeletal mount? No, I think we had...
We have the horse. We had a skeleton horse.
Yeah. And we also had like the undead decaying stag. You know what looks interesting? Doesn't this look like the Rage Drake? The Imperial Rage Drake? Or just one of the drakes? So basically the mesh of it as the outline, and it's just like bony. This real? What's real, Katsu? The companion? The mount? The stream? Me? You? Are you real? Hello? The Lich? Yeah, it's real. This is from a devlog from the new lockbox. Here you go. We don't do sensational bullshit here. Everything is real. Even Melly. Melly's real. Say hello.
Hello.
It's actually a voice changer, guys. I can change my voice. Actually an AI. Taylor, I'm just wanting to know if getting all the eggs will be worth, and it's an exclusive mount. So what I'm thinking, okay, I have a feeling, but I don't know because I haven't spoken to her in ages. I have a feeling Miku was behind the eggs. She's done a lot of like event specific stuff and the rewards. And we had a theme going. Remember the mechanical ballworm? So chances are it might be some kind of mechanical mount. I don't see it being a companion. Purely because, well, actually, I don't really have a reason for or against it. I just think it will be like dragon related. And what do we have at mythic tier, right? It could be companion, could be mount, could just be purely speculative, and it's something completely different. But considering that we had that mount and it was mechanical, if we compare it to the other mechanical things we have, I guess we'll know in a couple of days. Reanimated rage streak bones. Am I on PC or Xbox? I'm on PC, cat, so. Taylor here is on Xbox though. Are there any other Xbox peeps here? Mechanical skeleton drake. Yeah. Imagine.
Oh, no.
It's this, but mechanical. Oh, man. Look, I don't want to miss out though. The FOMO is real, whatever it is. My main thing is I just hope crypto, jeez. I hope Cryptic stays true to what the term exclusive means and doesn't re-release it, you know? Because think of the Tales of the Old, right? That was exclusive. People farmed for that shit and then they just bring it out in the Zen store. It's not the fact that it's there. It just feels disrespectful. You get told something is exclusive and then it just gets brought back as a cash grab. Like, by all rights, let Cryptic make their money, let them do whatever they want to do, but why bring back something that was exclusive? Make something else up, you know? Put your heads together, your brilliant heads, and make something new. Because that's just a lazy affront to people who have put the time and effort under the, you know, falseful pretense that it's going to be exclusive. Like, I could tell you now, if Cryptic pulls that bullshit and they bring back whatever this is, like, I'm done. It doesn't matter what you provide. Oh, it's exclusive. Fuck that shit. No, I'm done. I give you one try. Do it right. If it's exclusive, it's exclusive. Don't bring it back. That's what it means. That's what exclusivity is. You don't bring it back at a later date. Oh, hey, exclusivity 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. How many times have we had those journals back now in the Zen store? And if they wanted to bring the journals back, you know what they could have done? They could have made them lesser versions of the effects on them. I would be okay with that. Because then those who actually had the, you know, primary versions still get to have that effect of exclusivity. And then those who want to get, you know, a lesser version would, you know, buy it with the Zen store. That works. But to bring the exact same version back, Sinner, I think each egg is an enchant in the level and each color is a specific enchantment. Ooh, interesting theory. Then again, we're meant to open each egg, and rewards are supposed to come from them. That could be interesting. Are they rare enchantments? Like blue enchantments? Because they are blue eggs, remember that. Medosa, they still have enchants for sale in the Zen store, even with the changes coming. They have a lot of things. Stop selling exclusive and sell limited time sale. If missed, wait for next promo. That could work, but I mean, exclusives are nice to have, you know? I guess it's kind of in the same vein. Taylor, I think you were telling me there was that exclusive barbarian sword skin that you couldn't get anymore, and then they brought it back with the leveling adventure. How do we feel about that? Because obviously I didn't get to experience it at that time. But it kind of sounds like people who saved them up and it was exclusive kind of got shafted because now everyone gets them. And the thing with bringing things out en masse like that means it stops being special. If everyone has it, it's not that special. So that chase item loses its status. And it kind of should be a thing, you know? Take Fallout, for example, that I've played. I have big FOMO when it comes to that. They have a season system with the season pass. Let's look at the seasons. Then you can have a look. And what they do it very smart in the sense that you have rewards, you can earn them. If you miss out, that's on you. However, they sometimes bring them back in different forms. Not the same, but different. Therefore, those who have the exclusives kind of feel like, you know, they didn't miss out, they weren't shafted. This thing not loading now? Any website loadings? Why you gotta do this, Bethesda? Oh, it just works. It just works. Nice. Very nice. The Horus wanted to make 80. Is it Firefox? Hold on. Stop selling exclusive. Wait, I read that, sorry. They're not going to give away a Mythic Dragon mount for free. I highly doubt that is what it is. The thing is, it wasn't that easy to acquire. If you think about it, everyone got one single package. And the eggs were selling, so from what I noticed, the rares were about 200k each. The epics were between 1 to 1.5 mil. You needed 5 of each, by the way. The legendaries were anywhere from 2 mil at their cheapest at the time that I looked, upwards of like 4 or 5 mil. So people could easily spend 20 to 30 mil completing the set, which... Imagine the greatest 80 sync of all time. I guess we'll find out. Taylor, it became a legend of a transmute. You saw maybe 2 people ever with it up until then. I still have 2 more you can never get though. The Reaver's Edge. I heard of that one, yeah. And the Bahamut's Swords. Okay, well hopefully those stay exclusive. Like, it's cool, you know? Good on you. You got it. You grinded for it. You have it. That's how it should be. If Cryptic wants to add things, they should add. They shouldn't, you know, re-release. That's my only qualms with that. So, whatever it is, I guess we'll find out. Talking about exclusive or like unique, I don't think we've seen anything similar in a companion. Isn't this, I mean, it's a Lich, right? But doesn't he look similar to the one in Tong? The fucking annoying ADHD one that teleports all over the place.
Oh yeah, it looks similar.
So basically take an NPC enemy in the game, turn it into companion. GG! Let's go, we got him! But effect power looks cool. Reduces incoming damage by 3%. That's like the equivalent of wearing, was it Bark Hide? 7.5? Oh, maxed? Yeah. Forgot about that. They always do that. Why don't they show the mythic variant? 7.5 is big. That's big. Stack it with, what was it? There was a companion of the whole. Was it Brunor? Did he have like damage reduction as well? I'm pretty sure there's another one. But this is pretty nice. On a tank, even as a DPS. Yeah. Either way, I'm going to be running this as an active just because of how cool it looks.
Oz33 is following the family.
And hey Oz, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Dead Fam. Bruno is 3% party wide. Yeah. Well, that's nice. So stack that with this and you have a 10% damage reduction already. Stack that with Barkide, you're at 13%. That's pretty big, right?
And with the drummer, another 3%.
Yo, 16% DR, guys. Is drummer just when it's active, it just buffs?
Yeah,
so
just
someone...
active, yeah.
Okay, so someone runs Bruno active, someone runs drummer active, have the Lich personal with Barkide. That's like easy 16% DR, right, guys? That's no longer like a minor amount. Interesting. Damn. And I think DR happened before any other calculations, right? So the brunt of whatever hit you're going to take gets reduced by that. And then on top of that by ratings. Although I wonder how it works with the companion powers now. I think it is, Biska. I'm not sure. I think Reiner or someone that, you know, works with those stats would be a better person to check in with that. But all I know is the amounts that we have. It could be something interesting to look into, especially if we get a new set piece, an updated Barkide with that DR. These companions are getting much better. This one is the same bonus as the campaign one that gives 7.5 damage when mythic. Oh, the what was its name? You're talking about the Exo of Prophecy campaign, right? That's a fair point, Biska. Otherwise, you'd be taking like next to nothing. Could be wrong though. Cap is 90%. Cap defense is 47.3 DR on its own. Okay, so then we're talking multiplicative. But do you think it happens before or after ratings? I think I remember reading an old post, but it could be old, that the DR calculations were done first. I mean, either way, it would be diminishing returns if it would be after. But either way, having this in your arsenal to chop and change, we're getting more options, whereas before, we didn't have that many options. So I like that. Bold diversity is going to go up slowly but surely. The meta is still obviously going to always be push for more damage, more damage, more damage, especially with that new comp. But if they enforce, you know, harder content where you can't just get away with that or have to run glass cannon, then I think it will just balance itself out. I know people translate debuff into DPS, but is a debuff to the enemy still separate from buffs to yourself like before mod 16? So from what I understood, there were two parts. You obviously debuff the enemy or you buff the team. So they handle differently. And you see that with some of the artifacts that we have. Oz, if you have 50% DR and add 10%, even if it's 10% of the remaining 50%, 5%, it is still 10. Okay, I see what you mean. It's still 10% damage, right? Yeah. Well, then that's not too bad either way. It's slightly better than a Barkide. And this is from a companion slot. Furry, I'd assume DR is done first. Seems sensible that way around. Yeah, I'm just thinking Fallout wise, because in Fallout, DR is done first. Makes more offensive tank boat significantly more viable as well. Yeah, because companions in a tank slot, I'm just thinking you'd usually run like awareness, get your awareness as high up as you can, and defense. So getting like a DR at 7.5, like straight up, this is going into my tank. Every tank will run this for a long time. Yeah, for sure. I just wonder... I wonder what the active is going to be. I assume this is a striker companion, right? Do we get double that bonus? For example, you know how Golden Cat you get 7.5 CA, and if you run it, you get another 7.5 for 15? Is this going to be like 15% DR? Because that sounds pretty intense.
Yeah, imagine we don't have something like that.
No more running Swift Golden Lion. Screw the DPSs, not going to buff them anymore. I'm going to run my Lich. Let's go, 15% DR. I don't think the Lich is an augment. I doubt it. Yeah. Taylor, before the supports could debuff to a soft cap, and then we had free reign to uncap buffs. So if we got to a soft cap in additive buffs now, we should look at debuffs as more these days. I think that's what they're slowly moving towards as we're getting more and more of these bonuses. Then again, they broke the one artifact, which makes things trivial. Again, I don't know if they're going to fix the tentacle artifact. It's interesting, again, that it only works in Tom. I mean, it works in other places, but Tom, but not ZCM. So I wonder if in the new trial it's the same thing. Sounds pretty broken in a hilarious manner. What would be more broken is if it's stacked additively with something and then got multiplied because of some armor piece, you know, like some broken combination. I'm sure people will find that out. New companion. Lich name. Lich please. Hey, that's a good companion name. Yeah, Lich please. I like that. It's fixed in mod 22. Oh nice, finally. In Tom. Sorry. Harune, I for one enjoy that demo stacking is gone. I'm an enjoyer of chaos. Yeah. I'm happy to hear that because you didn't have diversity anymore. And everyone would just run that and it was a bit silly. It made things really trivial. Now we could focus on, you know, the actual artifact usage and prioritizing debuffs versus buffs. We see that in mounts too. Like Pegasus is pretty unique in that, you know, compared to the other just straight up debuff on the enemy. Just fixed entirely. It no longer stacks past 6 total stacks. Okay, does it refresh the other stacks of other people? If like 2 people are running it, does that mean you build up to the 6 stacks quicker? Because you know it takes a while. It's 3% per every head. Does that mean if 2 people run it, you can theoretically get to the bonus quicker? Even though it wouldn't make sense if you just wait. Again, no patch notes? Yeah. There's nothing new being added. One could just assume they're just restarting servers, Bisca. The only bad part is that Tom runs will take 15 minutes longer to fix the DPS artifacts. Not necessarily. There's some interesting things coming, Harune. One needs to just wait and see. I believe so. Okay, yeah. I thought they would override and you only have one. Cool, yeah, well, that's been a fun day. We have nothing new, but next week, PC, we're going to be able to get the new mod. Console gets it shortly after, next month. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to the area. I hope it ends up being a bit more to do on launch than, you know, Sharanda was first episode. And hopefully it's going to be a smooth experience like the last 2 mod releases, you know, that we don't have timeouts on login, people on DDoSing the servers. They have scalable solutions in place because they've been doing good last 2 releases. Was it 2 or 3 releases? All I remember, what was it? Avernus, Descended to Avernus, mod 18. Man, that was bad. I think we got, what, a 2-hour extra extended maintenance? Then on top of that, people couldn't get in. I was one of the lucky few. Managed to enjoy the game. Everyone else is just like, can't get in, can't get in. Do you guys remember that? That was bad. But I think they learned since then and they've done better. So hopefully that continues. Burger. Yeah, we gotta go eat our burger now. We have delicious burger. So we're gonna love and leave you all for a burger. Taylor, thank you so much again for the donor. I really appreciate that. That helps a lot. It's crazy how that even works. It's like, yes, you're supporting this African man. Currencies are insane, dude. That is huge. I don't think you could even begin to understand. Like for you, that might be minor. Like I hear people talking about like a coffee and a sandwich would go up for that, but here it's huge. So thank you. I really appreciate you. And thank you to everyone who came through again. Appreciate you guys. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll have to see what we get up to. There's honestly not much. I'm scared for these dry spells. So hopefully this is the beginning of something new. And maybe with a new publisher, we might get, you know, more stuff, extra stuff. But since Cryptic is apparently remaining independent, don't know how that affects things. One can only wait and see. But I just really hope we get more stuff and they don't leave us with dry spells, because this is pretty rough, you know. I think it only got made worse due to the fact that Winter Festival was a rehash of something we've already been doing for the past couple of years with no new changes and nothing to chase for. So if they had updated Winter Festival, I think it would have been a bit more bearable, because we would have just been coming out of it now, and then next week, bam, new mod. So we can see. Only time will tell. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you guys. Much love to all of you. And I will see you on the next stream. Do I have the dragon egg? I do. So I guess we'll find out Tuesday what that ends up being. The biggest debate of the century. I'm going to sit there with cake on my face. Furry. I'm not planning on really being able to play next Tuesday for a fair few hours while they break and refix stuff. Oh no. Oh no. No, say it ain't so. We'll have to see. It's definitely not a coffee and a sandwich. Okay, a coffee, a sandwich, 3 muffins, a half dozen donuts, and maybe a Starbucks Express. Are we getting closer, Taylor? Oh man. Alright, where do we even go? Like, do we even raid anyone? Is that someone? There's a Russian person. They're on the Russian server. Are they not even down? Is that console? It looks like PC. You guys want to go to Amaranth? Where do we go on a day like this? You know what? I'm going to go to my usual place. If we have no one to raid, we always go to Knut, because Knut is a great guy. Amazing. Peak performance male right there. On top of that, plays video games. And the best part is he recognizes us. Can you believe that? Tiny little streamer, rate him, says hello. Just shows you. Great guy overall. So, yay! We're gonna go raid Knut, see what he's up to. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Until then, bye for now.